This video is for Canadians. I'm asked this question so many times. What is the difference in placing your money in a savings account in a TFSA versus investing in a TFSA? Today, you're going to learn the difference. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to My Financial Tips. Today, we're going to explore the difference between a basic savings account and a TFSA. Yes, a tax-free savings account, which is meant for Canadians. This video is for Canadians. I'm based out of Canada. If you're a Canadian and watching this, hit the thumbs up button and like this content for future. So let's check it out. What is a basic savings account? A basic savings account is essentially a checking account which you don't really use for purchases, but you put your money in there and earn a rate of return. Generally, these rate of returns are not that high. The highest I could find was 2.5% offered by one of the banks as a teaser rate. So what this means is they offer it to you, but after a few months it starts to go down, and this is just a way for them to get you to be their customer. So they offer a high teaser rate. Why would people want to put money in a basic savings account? There are some pros to it. It gives you easy access to money. It's just a one click away. You can move funds around from savings to checking. If you had up and coming major purchases, maybe you want to use the savings account to hold money and earn a reasonably low, or so the banks would call a high interest rate. What we're going to compare the basic savings account today is with a TFSA. So TFSA is a tax-free savings account. And before I proceed further, if you like the content of this video and you would like to subscribe for future, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. I post content on a weekly basis, which hopefully is easy to understand and helps you on your financial journey. So the TFSA was introduced in 2008, came into existence in 2009, and what it does is it gives you a limit each year, and this is a limit that you can use to contribute and earn interest. So what's the benefit of a TFSA is that there's no tax on gains. So if you're earning interest on this, there's no tax on gains, and the purpose of this is to encourage you to save. You must be 18 years or older to open a TFSA account. And as we looked at the contribution limits on the top, as of 2020, the cumulative limit of a TFSA is $69,500. So if you have not put money in a TFSA, I encourage you to use this as a vehicle to earn a higher rate of return. It's called the tax-free savings account, but don't put your money in a TFSA and try to keep it as a savings account. What you should be doing is, which what we're going to look at in this next slide, is we're going to compare the TFSA to a regular savings account. So ring of the bell, ding, 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 ding. So they go head to head, and let's check out. If you were to put in the $5,000 from 2009 to 2020, and you continue to earn the 2.5%, let's say the bank was generous and said, okay, we'll maintain the teaser rate, and you earn the 2.5%, you would earn approximately $10,500 in interest on your $60,000 deposit. What I'm asking you to look at is, when you invest in a TFSA, you try to invest in the stock market, in stocks or bonds. For the purpose of this video, we're going to only take the Toronto Stock Exchange. We're going to ignore the US market for now, or other stock entities around the world. And let's only talk about the Toronto Stock Exchange, which gives you, in the last 10 years, have given you a high rate of return of 30.7%, and sometimes a negative rate of return because the stock market fluctuates. On average, however, let's assume that you're earning 7.5% rate of return on the stock investments through your TFSA. The same $60,000 deposit would earn you an interest of $38,000. So in conclusion, the TFSA comes out as a winner. It gives you approximately $29,000 more. So I would suggest that if you have money sitting around in a regular savings account, you try to use the TFSA as a vehicle. There are some watch-outs with the TFSA. What I would suggest is you contribute on a weekly basis, which helps you in your dollar cost averaging, which we'll talk about in another video. If you cannot do it weekly, maybe perhaps do it on a monthly basis. And also, do not over contribute. There is a 1% penalty for each month that you go over in your contribution. So that's something we'll look at in another video. If you have questions, put it in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. I hope you enjoyed this video, and good luck on your financial journey.